It's me, Hamim Reza, and you are watching my YouTube channel Hamim Chess. In the previous two videos, I have showed how to play chess and the moves of the chess materials. If you haven't watched them, then the link will be in the description. You can go and check them out. Okay, so let's come to the point. People often ask me how to win at chess. It's a very common question. If you want to win at chess, then you have to follow some instructions which are given by the greatest grandmasters of chess of the world. So first instruction, so I have made this video to uh, make you know about these instructions. Okay, so first instruction is you have to occupy the center anyhow from the beginning. If you have if you have seen any player playing chess, then you must have seen that most of the players start their game with pushing the king's pawn e4 or the queen's pawn d4. Why do they do that? If you see, if you play e4, then your opponent usually replies it with e5, and if you play d4, your opponent replies with d5. It's not necessary, but usually it happens. Okay, now let's see how it controls the center. First of all, you have to know what center is. Center is the four squares which are located in the middle of the chessboard. Okay, let me show you the center. These four squares are called the center. So from the beginning, you have to try to occupy these centers. How? If you play e4 and your opponent plays e5, then your pawns are in the center, and besides it also controls, your white pawns controls this square and black pawn controls this square. So you both are controlling the center. Besides, if the game starts with d4 and d5, then again your and your opponent's pawn are in the center, and you are again controlling two center squares like this. Have you heard about the king's gambit or queen's gambit? If you haven't, then I have there are two openings. I will make video on them, but as it is needed in this video, I will tell something shortly about the king's gambit and the queen's gambit. In the king's gambit starts with e4, e5, and then f4. You are offering a pawn for free, so your opponent takes it. So do you know why did you offer your opponent a free pawn? The reason is you are leading your opponent's pawn outside the center. How? When he captures your pawn, then your opponent's pawn is outside this center. So you are in a solid advantage. Besides, if you look at the queen's gambit, then it starts with d4, d5, and now c4. He captures your pawn and he is out of the center. And in by sacrificing a pawn, you try to gain a superposition on the chessboard. Okay, so we learned that if you want to occupy a great position on the chessboard, then you have to occupy the center. Then let's come to the second point. If you want to win games very early, then the second point is you have to develop your pieces as soon as possible. That means because before that I need to tell one thing. The queen and the rook are called the major pieces, and the bishop and the knight are called the minor pieces. After occupying the center, you must try to develop your pieces as soon as possible. Just like e4, e5, and now you develop your knight like knight f3. Your opponent develops his knight with knight c6, and now you develop your bishop like knight bishop to c4. These are very common moves, and you will find most of the players playing this. You will also find some players who start their game, you play e4 and they start their game with h5. These are very bad moves because they are leading you to occupy the center, and they are not occupying the center. These are very bad moves. Besides, they just push their pawns, they don't develop their pieces. You play knight f3, they play g6. You play knight c3, they play c6. These are very bad moves, so you must avoid these moves. Okay, then if you want to win, the third one is you must castle. In the previous video I have told you about the castling, the long castle and the short castle. Castling is very important to increase the security and safety of your king. Let's play e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop to c4, knight f6, and then castle. You should castle as fast as possible so that you can um, increase the security of your king, and if you castle then your opponent can't check you so easily, so you must castle. Besides, the fourth one is, the fourth instruction is you must make a connection between your two rooks. How can you make a connection? Okay, let me show you. After this game, you just bring out all your pieces and then you just castle. After castling, if you see, there is a connection between the two rooks. Okay, and you can also make this connection by playing like this. There is also a connection between two rooks. So if you want to win a game, then you must follow these instructions. Without following these instructions, you will not be able to win any match easily, and if you follow these instructions, the winning chances of your game will increase. So if you like the video, this is the end of our video. If you like the video, then like, tap on the thumbs up button, comment below if you have any question or any suggestion about the video. And if you like our videos and want to get more chess videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel and press on the notification bell icon so that you never miss any of my videos. And in the next video I will show some a special trick named fishing pole trap. Okay, and these types of traps and tricks, so that you can be a better chess player and improve your chess skills, I will try my best to upload various types of chess videos which will help you to develop your skills. Okay, so goodbye friends, take care and stay connected with us. Thank you.